Bum, 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 bum. Okay, looking good, looking good. Do some testing here. I like it, I like it, I like it. Oh, man. Okay, what's going on, everybody? Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Whether you're on TikTok, Twitch, Twitter, X, or YouTube, welcome tonight. So the streamers that are watching on X and YouTube, you guys will get all the full effect of all of my goofy new soundboard. I got a new soundboard, and all of the noises I make on that soundboard. You guys get to hear. Everyone else does not. TikTokers, what's going on? So tonight we are going to open it up. Me and Mom are opening it up. Or me and Mom. I'm just reading a text message that said me and Mom. We're going to open it up tonight, so everybody can get in here and chat. We can have some of the community members if you guys want to holler. I'll invite you in. You guys can talk about the community, talk about what it means to you. If you're on TikTok, if you're not on TikTok, head over to TikTok. You can do it that way. That's the only way I can invite people on right now. The Streamlabs, I got to get everything set up for that, so we're not quite there yet, but we're getting there. We're getting there. It's gonna be awesome. So we are killing it, still killing it. Actually, I think I need to update my widget there. What are we doing right now? Like the charts have looked amazing. We've had some great buys coming in. The market is uptrending. Solana is up. Bitcoin is moving up again. Let's see where we are at the all-time. Yeah. So we're up to 3,800. Let me change this. I gotta change it. I gotta edit it right now. I'm gonna make sure you guys know what is good in the hood. Should I round it up to 4,000 and just call it? Let's be honest. Let's get the integrity. Thank you guys for tuning in tonight. We're gonna do just a quick rundown. We're gonna talk to some of the community members. If you guys want to speak, if you've been in DKB for a while, I would love to chat with you guys. We're also gonna do, as always, we'll look at the charts. We'll take a look at the charts. We'll see what's going on over there. A lot of cool things happening in the charts today. I left all of my beautiful artwork up from yesterday, so you guys can see how the market is tracking, or how our charts are tracking with what I predicted yesterday based on where we were at. So we'll keep looking at that. We'll bring it out. You guys check it out, and then you guys can check it out and tell me if we are where we're supposed to be right now. On the Western front, what are we looking at here? No one really popping in the chat yet. Not seeing anyone chatting in Twitter yet. Would love to get you Twitter folks engaged. Let me close that. Just sort of moving around here. Outbox. There he goes. That's weird. It's not letting me move my chat box. Oh well, we'll keep it where it's at tonight. So is everybody hearing me? Everything's got. We got good audio. We got good visual. We got everything you guys want to hear. Everything's good. We're not missing anything. No sound detected. Check your audio settings. Audio mixer. Primary microphone says I sound good. Can you guys hear me in the chat? If you guys want to just throw in the chat, yes, you can hear me. Okay, thank you. I don't know why TikTok decided to throw it up there that it wasn't receiving audio. All right, that's twice I've had audio issues. I don't think it's the microphone, because every time it's been like a checked box or something like that. So I don't know what that's about. But yeah, so I'm gonna jump into the charts really quick. We'll talk about the charts for a few minutes here, and then I'll jump over and we'll start code. I knew there were a couple of people that wanted to jump in last night and talk, and I said, hey, come back tomorrow night. We'll do that. Give us more time. See, a lot of people are jumping in on the live stream over here. The problem is I'm not seeing any talking. If anybody's chatting, if anyone's chatting over in on Twitter, I'm not seeing it. So I'll just ahoy, folks. Type that in there. Tonight, though, so I'm streaming on TikTok tonight through the TikTok app solely so I can invite people in. But starting tomorrow, I'm going back to running everything through Streamlabs. Because I got more functionality on Streamlabs than I do on the TikTok app, and we're still hitting the same amount of people, I believe, so we're good. We just want to make sure we get that nice organic flow, and then I can honestly, I was originally going through the TikTok app again because I could boost it and pay for it. I still have to go through the website to do it anyway, so it doesn't make any sense. I'm just going to keep pumping and moving on the. On the way we've been doing things. Like, if it's not broke, don't fix it, right? So if you guys want to, we will jump in really quick. Let's look at the charts. Let's see what DKB is doing. If you guys are new to the chat, please hang out for a few minutes. Give us a couple minutes of your time. I'm going to teach you how to make some money. And you guys will be able to, if you know nothing about cryptocurrency, if someone's told you it's fake, if someone has told you it's a scam, the sole point of Dark Knight Baron is to disprove all of those lies, all those vicious lies that have been told you. And we are definitely going to make you money if you hang out long enough. So that's all you got to do. All you got to do is hang in on the live stream, hang out, listen to us, talk to us, jump in with us if you have any questions, and we will show you everything you need to know. In the meantime, you can go to darknightbaron.com. Check out all the stuff we have over there for you guys, all the links. Check out the merch. This is way more than just a meme coin. This is actually a brand. So you guys you're buying into something safe. I'm one of the devs, obviously. The other I'm just going to tuck these strings in so you can see how clearly my dev string is. There we go. The other two devs are normally in the chat. They'll be coming along shortly. If I haven't already, I don't see them yet. But yeah, so let's kick it off. Let's go on. Let's look at some charts. Look at some charts. I love the charts. Giving them stickers. Love it. And we'll go to the chart. All right, here's my chart window. This is what I like to call the chart window. It's where we make money. Everybody likes to make money. I like money. Okay. Let me do F11. There we go. Okay. So this was yesterday's. This is the trend line that I put up yesterday. So we went live roughly about here, maybe a little bit later, probably around here, I guess, yesterday. And this is what's tracking right now. This is what it looks like right now. This is what it looks like right now on the 1 minute chart. Let me get to the 15. Look, 15 minutes. I like 15 minutes better. So on the 15-minute chart, this is what we're looking at. Okay. So remember, I connected the dots yesterday, leading up, and we went exactly where we were supposed to go. Not only did we go exactly where we were supposed to go up, we had a few. I mean, we had a little bit of retracement right here. That's fine. But we're coming this way now. So we'll see how that builds leading into tomorrow. The big thing to look at here. This is the big thing I want everyone to look at. Let's look at us against Solana. Okay. I was looking at this earlier. Am I on the 3-month? Yeah. Yeah, there we go. On the 3-month, looking at this is DKB versus Solana. Everybody knows. I've shown you guys continuously, right? I've shown you continuously. If you've been here every night, we go live every night. If you guys are new to the chat, welcome. DarkKnightBaron.com. Go check us out. Here's the deal. So we're 2 months old, roughly. And we have been trending amazingly over here to the west, to the east, up into the east, up to the northeast. We're heading to the northeast, right? While everything else in the crypto market is going down. Everything else is going down. DKB has been going up. At this right here, we are up 4,000%, almost 4,000% in 2 months when everything else was red. Why is that important? Okay, I've stressed this. I've talked about it. We saw it happening today. So I'm going to bring up this new chart for you guys to look at. Let's look at Solana. Okay, Solana has not had an up day since we started this coin. Okay, since we've started the coin, the entire crypto market has been in a downtrend. This is not a 3-month chart. Zoom out. What am I looking at here? All right, let me zoom out. There we go. So let's go all the way over to where. Good Lord, what's happening here? All right. Well, that's on the 1 hour, 15. Okay, so you guys can see here. Is this Solana? That's weird. Okay. Maybe I wasn't zoomed out enough. It looked a lot different earlier. So what we're seeing here is you're seeing this green uptick right in here, okay? And I'm stretching it out. But you're seeing the green uptick now on Solana. Where else are we seeing this green uptick? Well, let's go over here and look at our friend Bitcoin, okay? Is Bitcoin producing a green uptick? Oh, it is, right down here, little greens. It's been climbing. It's got a little bit of a drawback here. Guess what, though? It recaptured 88,000 today. That's huge. The fact that Bitcoin recaptured 88,000 it's bullish to me. I'm very bullish on this because we've told you guys this is not the end of the crypto market cycle. I don't care what these Joe Blows out there say. Hold on. I don't care what they're saying. The Bitcoin market cycle is not over. Okay. If you don't know what the Bitcoin market cycle is, please join our Telegram. Hang out. This entire thing is not just about a cryptocurrency. It's about teaching people about cryptocurrency as a whole, getting you guys involved, making you money, getting you rich beyond belief over the long term. Over the long term, this is not a get rich quick kind of thing, guys. But like, everything is up right now. Bitcoin's up 1%, Solana's up 5%, and again, these are those metrics that we were talking about. So let's go back to the DKB charts. Look at that really quick, because I'm going to hit you with the zingers. So we're up 5% on the day, which is nice. But if you go from the wick to there, that's obviously what we're tracing. But here's the thing. Yesterday, when Solana went up 1%, okay, what were the numbers? Hold on, let me pull up the numbers again. I got them right here because I shared them earlier on my Twitter. I want you guys to see what I'm talking about here. Where is it? Come on. Yeah, so yesterday Solana moved up by 1.5%. DKB went up 2.55%. Okay? Then on the day, okay, Solana was up 7.7%. And at that point in time, DKB was up 10.32%. Okay? What are you seeing there? DKB, whenever Solana performs, DKB performs better on the percentage-wise, right? And why is that? Well, it's just like I showed you guys. It's over here, okay? It's not rocket. Well, I mean, it's math. But so this is us. This is us, how we're trending against Solana, okay? So we're already doing better. Solana's trading down. We're trading up. So whenever you see a meme coin like this that's actually in the green, up 4,000% over 2 weeks or over 2 months, against a red market, when the red market starts turning green, we start printing those same green candles. We start moving at the same percentage rates as our host coin, which would be Solana. But more than that, again, so it moved up 1.5%, and then Solana went up 1.5, DKB went up 2.55. Okay, whenever it went up on the daily, 7.7%, DKB went up 10.32%. So you're seeing those gains. It's not exponential, but there are gains. We are definitely ahead of the market. We're outperforming the market in everything that we're doing right now, and it's going to stay that way. If you're not in this space, if you're not a member of this community, if you're new to DKB, if this is like a new thing to you, go to darkknightbaron.com, jump in our Telegram, join the Telegram for free, no purchase necessary, and we'll teach you about the meme coins and why we're being awesome. But I'll tell you, when you get into the Telegram, the first thing you're going to notice is the power of this community. Our community is hands down the best community you're going to find in crypto, because we're doing something that's never been done before. Everybody wants to be the first to do everything. I get it. Everybody wants to claim that cliche, moniker. Oh, the first ever. The world's greatest. We are. I'm sorry. It's just the way it is. We are. You guys will have to get over it if you're not. If you can be a part of it, you can be a part of it all day long if you want. I mean, it's a free country. Do what you want to do. But let me tell you why we're better than everybody else. I'm going to go back to the me. Away from the charts and back to the me. Where am I? There I am. Okay. So here's the truth of it. Okay? The truth of it is everything we're doing, and if you remember the community, you've heard this a million times, we're stronger because we are a community. Period. Okay? We've lasted 2 months. Your average meme coin lasts 48 hours at max. Okay? Most of them are pump and dumps, even the celebrities. Rug pulls, pump and dumps, scams, all of these things, right? But we're not. We built a long-term meme token. We want to take the throne from Dogecoin. Okay? When people talk about viral meme coins with longevity, we want them to talk about Dark Knight Baron. Because here, Dark Knight Baron is going to make more millionaires this year than some of these mainstream cryptos. And I'm going to tell you this because right now we're still trading sub-penny. But unlike Dogecoin, that went up to 74 cents during the last market cycle, we have a limited supply. We're down to 70 million tokens left on the market, okay? 70 million, that's it. The community, all of the people who have come along the way, people who found this video just like you did, people who have bought in and hung out, they've grown the community and they've held. And now you see the results of that. You see us trading green when everything else is red. You see Solana going up 1%, we're going up almost 3%. You see Solana going up 7% on the day, we're up over 10% on the day. That's what happens when you buy and hold your coins. And then the fact that these Jeets come in here and can't steal anything from us, okay? They can sell all day long. They can try to drop the market. It doesn't work because we're not panic sellers, right? We're not going to sell out the second that we see a big red candle. No, we just buy it right up. Wayne, what's good with you, buddy? How you doing tonight? This is the thing. You're not going to find a safer community. You're not going to find a coin that offers the same thing that Dark Knight Baron offers. It's just not going to happen. I'm not trying to shit on anybody else's meme coins or poop on anybody else's meme coins. Poop on everybody else's meme coins. But I'm telling you right now, the truth of the matter is like what we've built here and what we have here, you're not going to find anywhere else. So I'm telling you, go to Dark Knight Baron right now. Go over there, hang out in the Telegram. Don't buy anything. Get the warm and fuzzies. You don't have to believe me. Go hang out in the community, and you're going to realize why we're so strong. You've got people in here that are brand new investors. They've never invested a day in their life. They came in here with 5, 10, 20 bucks, bought some DKB back in February. They're big ups right now, and they know where we're going. They're not going to sell. They're not selling for 4 zeros. They're not selling for 5 zeros. They know what's coming, and they're holding. And the thing is, like, this whole live stream thing, it's not just to make them feel confident in what they've bought. No, it's to bring in new people that want to make a whole lot of money, because at the end of the day, that's what this coin's about, man. We want to make people rich. We like celebrating people getting rich. It's okay to want to be rich. It's okay to want to have more money than your next door neighbor or the guy down the road, because when you have a lot of money, you can do really cool stuff in charity. You can give to the school PTA drives. You can give to your church. You can do whatever you want to do with the money that you have. But guess what? When you don't have a lot of money, you can't do that. You can't do that. You can't buy your favorite car when you don't have money. You can't go to vacations once, twice a year. Some of you guys don't even do a vacation a year because you can't afford it. Okay? You can't do that when you have no money. But guess what? When you invest your money and you watch it grow exponentially during the crypto market cycle, like we're doing right now, this is what you're going to see. And the fact that I just showed you guys the charts, we are outperforming the market by every metric, every single metric. Okay? When you break it down, DKB is doing something. If everyone knew about DKB, our biggest problem right now is exposure. If everyone knew how DKB was performing, they would be eating themselves to get over here and scoop up the rest of those the 70 million tokens that we have on the market. That's it. Okay? Once those 70 million are gone, it is going to be a feeding frenzy watching this. This thing is going to scream north the closer we get to zero coins. And again, the community is the value. The community is the value because we're buying and we're holding. We're buying and we're holding. We're not greedy. We're not selfish. We're all hanging out for the long game because we know that the long game ends in multiple zeros behind whatever number we have. So that's the big thing. I used to tell the guys to look at your wallet, man, then multiply it by a penny, a dime, and a dollar, and we're still going to go buy all that. We're going to pass all that on the way. But no, I appreciate you guys swinging by tonight, hanging out with me. If there's any community members that have been in the community for a while, if you guys want to talk tonight, this is open forum. Just let me know. I'll invite you in. Obviously, keep it clean, family friendly-ish. But I'd love to have you guys. Come be a part of the OG club. Dude, facts. I'm gonna claim OG status for anybody who's bought in under $1 million. Anybody who buys in under $1 million gets OG status, or maybe just like the first 2 months. I don't know. Well, we got. I think the community is just, like, when do we stop calling people OGs? Like, okay, I don't know. But we have people here. We have people in this community that have been here since the very first days, the very first day of the coin, and they're still here. They're still hanging out. They're still in profit. So that's the thing. We're up 3,500% right now, guys. Almost 4,000 at this point. Yeah, Justin Morrison got it on day 3 through TikTok, wasn't it? Or no, it was Twitter. We were talking on Twitter. And that's the thing. I'm gonna take these off for a second. That's the thing. I mean, we've got so many people that are up. They're up right now because they bought in at the very beginning and they're still not selling. Kevin's an OG. Kevin is the OGest of OGs. Kevin was an OG before I was an OG. Kevin's one of the creators of the coin, one of the devs, but he is the actual fingertips to the keyboard creator of the coin. So that is KC Soul DKB. That's our guy. That's our man. I'm gonna sneeze. I'm trying to fight it, but it's gonna happen. And I swear to you guys, I'm not doing any sort of powdery substances before I get on here. I'm just always jazzed up and feeling amazing. Got an awesome pump today at the gym. Super great pump at the gym. Everybody loves a good pump at the gym. I love a pump at the gym. Oh, let's go. Pump it at the gym. Get it. Let's get some. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Can I get a $5 challenge? We got a $5 challenge on the field. Can we do that? Can we get the $5 challenge? Hold on. Let me get the music going. Let me get that music going. If you are on TikTok right now, you can't see what I'm doing. You can't see what I'm doing, but you can hear the music. You can hear the amazing music that's about to play that signals the $5 challenge. Oh, there it is. That's the one. That's our 5. You got 5 on it. Throw the 5 on it. If you're on Twitter, you're on Twitch, you're on YouTube, you see the rain falling, guys. You see the rain falling. You gotta love it. They need like animated stuff for. And again, this will be my last night using the TikTok app. You guys will get all the cool graphics tomorrow on TikTok. Because I'll be streaming through. This is our $5 challenge for anybody that doesn't know. If you got $5, throw it in. You can buy DKB through the Phantom app on darkknightbaron.com. Come be a member. Come join the community. Come hang out and help us print these green candles. Again, guys, we have been printing green when the market's printing red. We have outpaced everything, outperformed everything, and now that we're starting to see might be seeing some release pressure. This wound up coil is going to snap, pop, and then we're going to go on. We're gone. It's going to be a race. I put this out on Twitter today. If you are not already in right now, if you're not in before, I'd say $1 million market cap, you're done. Like, you're going to be playing catch up. A lot of people are going to be playing catch up after we hit to a penny. After a penny, it's going to go stupid. After 10 cents, you're done. Like, you're done. Your time to buy in a crew is right now. Otherwise, you're playing catch up. You're going to be chasing this coin, and you're going to keep saying, "Oh, well, this is clearly the top." It's not going to be the top, guys, because I'm telling you right now, we have such a limited supply. The people who get in now are going to be the people that get rewarded later. It's just the way it is. When the market starts performing, if you guys know nothing about trading, if you know nothing about the crypto market cycle at all, okay, right now we are in a very red period known as the bear trap, right? Which is where you see a lot of institutional investors, a lot of the exchanges, they sell their coins down. For every buy that comes in, they sell too. And they just suppress the market price so they can buy in cheaper, because they know that the parabolic peak of Bitcoin is coming. Last night I was talking about an article I read. Guy was predicting a $440,000 Bitcoin. That would be amazing to see. I would love to see it. If it does 440, you're going to see Solana pumping up to what, $2,000 at that point? Talked to ChatGPT earlier. At $2,000, we're going to be in like the $3 range. Where was it at? Hold on, let me look. We were killing it. And that's the thing. That's the thing, guys. You think numbers like that can't happen, but in the crypto market, everything is possible. So, hey, 589, you want to jump in and chat, bro? This was your idea. If you want to get in here and say a few things about DKB, you want to pitch something, talk about how great it is, whatever you want to do. I've got plenty of I got plenty of time. Hey, we got to get these shares and these likes up. We're at 2,700 likes. I got seven folks viewing right now. We need to get these shares going. That's what we gotta do. I'm preaching to the crowd here, fellas. Preaching to the crowd. We gotta get new crowds. We gotta get new people. You gotta tell you this. This is the disheartening thing. I think that people in general, they don't trust it. They don't. Again, it's a meme coin, right? And they don't trust the meme coin space because of all of the cheats, all of the scams, everything that happens here. They don't trust it, and that's okay. I get it. Our thing is this: is like we need to lock them in, and that's why. So I was telling you guys, you are the best advertising for this because you're already in it. People coming by. Don't get me wrong. We've picked up through TikTok and Twitch and X and YouTube. On average, we'll pull one to two new buyers every night, which is good. Okay. I'd say every like 2 or 3 lives. We bring in someone new, which is awesome. Okay, they join the Telegram, they hang out, they buy in, and that's good. That to me, that's a good organic growth. But like I said, though, we're getting to that point where when the green candles start printing, it's going to be harder for people to get on board. And I think our biggest goal here is to make as much money for people as possible, right? And for us to do that, we need the people to buy in. You can't get rich if you don't buy in. So I guess the question is like, how do we do that? Like, how do we bring people through their own fear and through their own ignorance? Because a lot of people are just ignorant to crypto at all. I mean, in general, they're just like, I don't know anything about it, and I've never learned anything, and I think it's like when I teach crypto classes, I'm telling you, people will think you would think that they're expecting to learn like computer science, and then when I break down to them how simple a hash is. In Bitcoin, it's just like, oh, that's it. And I'm like, yeah, that's it. There you go. Now let's talk about tokenomics and altcoins and things like that. Because I mean, it's a big book to open, right? And I'm still whittling down my training curriculum to kind of make it a little bit more trader centric, I guess. to help people out. But yeah, at the end of the day, guys, most people are afraid of crypto because they don't understand crypto, and they don't understand, like, we're trying to teach them. We're trying to teach them about cryptocurrency. We want them to learn. That's why, like, I put down here, learn about crypto, no strings on TikTok. It's like, dude, come learn about cryptocurrency, make money. Actually, let's do that. Learn about crypto, make money. Make money. Weird. So, yeah, that's where we're at right now. Yeah, it's been a good day today. Watch, it's been exciting though because we've had a lot of buy-ins. Okay, we've had some good buys. We'll go. We can look back at the chart if you guys want to. We've had some good buys today, and we've also had some good buys. There we go. But we've also had. Let's zoom in here. There's this Solana. That's us. Nice. Okay, so you guys can see how we've been tracking continuously in the. Whoa, I did that. I actually drew a line the other day, or last night. Why is this not behaving? Stop, bro. No, still being stupid. All right. Either way, we're looking at it like this. I don't even know what it's doing at this point. Oh my gosh, why am I just randomly clicking stuff here? Let me go here. There we go. Okay. Yeah. So we've had. What am I looking at right now? Show me the day. On the 15-minute. Zoom out a little bit. This is acting like an ass. I don't know why. Why is it not allowing me to drag? Oh my lord. Okay, I'm having issues with my charts. I don't know why. Whoever just sold for $84, you're a moron. I'm just going to call it like I see it. Anyway, let's just look at today. There we go. Okay, so what is today? Today's the 24th? It's 24th, yeah? Yeah. So today's the 24th. Obviously, we have had an amazing day for the most part, right? It has been, it's just been moving. This is pissing me off. I'm not going to lie. Hold on, guys. The monthly. There we go. I'll just put it like this. Yeah, okay. Oh, there we go. So right here is where we are. Okay, and we have printed green today. This was last night, okay, leading up to the live stream. Live stream went off, everything looked good. Oh, look at me, I'm a douchebag, and I tried to sell and cause a panic. Guess what? It didn't happen. Didn't happen. Kept pushing forward to the green. Had a couple of sell-offs overnight. Again, guys, these Asian markets are killing us. Every time you see a downtrend like this is the Asian market that buys in and sells out overnight when we're not here to combat against the red candles. Like normally we see a red candle form during the live stream. We're dropping a $5 challenge, right? But instead, when we're not online, these Asian and European markets, while we're all asleep in the U.S., are just wreaking havoc on our charts. And not in a bad way. I mean, it could be a lot worse. But every time you see these downtrends, look at the time on them, guys. Well, actually, that's during the day. I don't know who did that. But, like, let's look at these over here, right? Okay, these are all after, this is like 10:30 going into midnight. This one right here, big one right here. Boom, look at that, 8:30. Someone dropped an 8:30 candle. We weren't even live on that day. Right here, 23, midnight, 1 a.m. Oh, I'm sorry, it's 4:30 in the morning that someone did a big sell. So these are guys that are like, I don't know if they're buying in down here and or they're just bots or what. But again, there's nothing we can do to fight back against these guys because no one's awake. I mean, it's the way it is. So you'll see people do stupid stuff like this, like 11 o'clock last night. But guess what, guys? There's no one online either to panic sell. So this person made, maybe like a couple $100 and that was it. Gas money, bros. And again, it's going to be one of those things, rue the day, son. You're going to feel stupid as all get out whenever you log in one day and you see DKB is way up here and you sold overnight like a moron. So have fun buying in for more expensive prices. Please pay us. We love it. Anyway, all right. So let's go back over here. And if you guys didn't see the Solana charts, I'm gonna start using CoinMarketCap. I'm kind of getting over this deck screener. Solana was also looking pretty tasty today. We had a good little. Oh, hey there we go. Yeah, so we had a good uptick throughout the entire day. Like this was midnight last night, pushing all the way through today. I mean, we had a small downtrend here, but we're still up. We're still good. Solana is up 5% on the day. We have been tracking with that, so we should probably be around 6 to 7% at this point. We're up almost 7% on the day. See what I'm saying? You see how that plays out, guys? It is the same thing we've been talking about over and over and over again. Okay, so this is my normal chart. This is what I like to see. Okay, so this is us. This is us. This is starting last night. This was yesterday at 4 o'clock. We hit our low for the week, and then brought it up. I mean, it's Monday, so we'll count Sunday, I guess, as a low. Sunday is the beginning of the week. But yeah, so this thing is tracking exactly like it should have. Look where it bounced. It bounced. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I reconnected that earlier. Earlier, it looked like this. It was actually tracking perfect with where it should have been. But I redrew this earlier. So this is what we're looking at. We shouldn't fall below this line. We don't want to fall below this line. Again, Asians and Europeans, hey, don't. Don't be D-bags. And we'll keep holding on to that. Let's look at us against Solana. It never changes. I don't know why I keep doing this. It looks amazing. Let's look at on the 3-month. I like the 3-month against Solana. Just so much prettier. Look at that trend. Hold on. There it is. Let me zoom out. There we go. Yeah, look at that trend, man. That is just it. That's a solid. It's a solid 10 of 10. 10 of 10 against Solana. DarkKnightBaron.com. If you're not in already, get in already. Get in now. Get in, because we're taking a train ride to Rich Town, and if you're not with us, you will stay in Poor Town. And I don't want anybody to stay in Poor Town. I want you guys to all make money. I want everybody to get rich. I want everybody to make more money than they're to spend. Let's go back to the live. Ooh, hello. So I'm pretty stoked. I got a. There it is. I got this live disconnected. Why did the live disconnect? Okay, reconnected. Thank you. Good. Did I just blink on everything? Did everybody just see me blink? I wonder if I had an internet issue. I don't think it's me. Okay. Cool. So is anybody, again, this is open for the community, guys. If you guys want to jump in and talk, I mean, you're talking to the other OGs. I got 6 people here. Just doing some metric counting here. Yeah, dude, definitely. Just keep it clean, family friendly. For anybody that's jumping by, I'm going to invite 589 in. Hold on a second. Here we go. Invite has been sent. Hopefully you guys can hear my Twitter crowd. When he starts talking, let me know if you can hear him. If not, I'm going to tool around my sound settings to make sure you guys can hear him okay. Audio mixer. There you go. Test. Okay. Love it. Yeah, did I get 5? Did you get the invite? I just shot an invite over to you. Oh, here we go. Nice. What's going on, bro? That's awesome. What part of the South are you from? Nice. I got you, bro. Heck yeah. Hey, Twitter crowd, can you guys hear? Can you hear 589 talking to you guys? You should be picking up the audio from. I'm not seeing anything. Oh, come on. Yeah, nice. Okay, yeah, it's pumping in. I see it. Oh, you know what it is? So you can join. So we were having this issue. You can join in, I think, and talk, but it won't let you live stream until you meet like the 14-day criteria or whatever it is. Because they slapped that on us, and that's why I couldn't go live on TikTok for a couple of days, because that was the issue we were having. Hey, chat! Make sure you guys are spamming the share. Let's bring people in. Let's talk crypto tonight. Yeah, no, I'm from Georgia. Well, Georgia and South Carolina. So when I hear a southern accent, I'm like home. Yeah, so my sister ran a ghost tour company out of Savannah for years, and then my mom lives in Beaufort, so in South Carolina, so she's right over there on the other side of the border. Oh, so I'll tell you this. I was too. Like I'd never used Telegram for anything before. But Kevin, he has some friends and family obviously that are big into crypto, and they're like, if you're going to be legitimate, you got to have a Telegram. And so that's why we all kind of. I think I had a Telegram that I'd never used, and so I just logged in. So yeah. They're in the wrong thing, dude. It's it's like it can't. We try to make. I mean, I don't want to say we make it. We do. We make it as obvious as possible. Like why they should buy and hold. But again, this is a meme coin. And I think that's where we're kind of defying the odds in the fact that you have most of the meme coins are pure just junk. I mean, they are. So they're the sentiment that they have is going on with this coin. So I'll tell you, I think it's pretty accurate. The problem is though, like people can be online. Like if my PC is turned on and my Telegram is logged on, but I'm at work, I'm online technically, but I'm not actually on Telegram because it's just from our PCs on at home. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you should be. If the app is closed, you should be offline. But it's like I said. I mean, some of us, like I said, I use it whenever, obviously when I'm streaming and stuff like that. I look at it, and I don't even have it open right now. And so yeah, like it'll if I leave my computer on all day, it'll just say that I'm logged in, but I'm really not. There's no one at the wheel. But so were you like an early buyer? You got in pretty early, right? Because I remember your name. There are a few names I just remember, and you got in pretty early, yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, dude, 100%. Hold on, I'm gonna do something here. They're not hearing you on Twitter, so I'm gonna make sure. Let me do something here. That's it's gonna be that one right there. Got it. All right, you're in.
Cool.
All right, they should be hearing you now. Hey James, can you give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you're hearing it? 8589. Just do some just talk, and then we'll see if they hear you. I think there's a slight delay.
Let's see if maybe we can open the channel up. Maybe a couple other people can jump in.
Dude, I would love to. Hold on a second. He just texted me. Yeah, just changed it.
Hey, so the post you made on Telegram this morning, you said talking about how we could use that post and retweet it and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, so I went to do that, copy, paste, and yeah, half of it was like red, so it's like it wouldn't even let me post the whole thing because I'm not a subscribed member to X. So I was like, oh wow, that's pretty.
Okay.
I guess we got to get over the time zone though.
Yeah. I don't know. I paid the $11 a month just because it's one of those things again. Like if I can do it on TikTok, I do it on TikTok because that's one of the biggest issues I have. Is like I've got randos like copying my profile picture, and they're not even using like they're misspelling my name and stuff, and they're still conning people into giving them access to their wallets. It's pissing me off. So I wish I had the opportunity. Wish I had the opportunity to do that on TikTok. Hold on a second. All right, so now they're saying I'm echoing on Twitter. Okay. Dang. We'll have to live with the echo for a minute, guys. Sorry, I'm just gonna. I should be either way. Weird. Am I on Twitter right now? Let me go. Oh, let me see something. No, if I close this, it'll lose everything. Oh, there we go. Okay. I think we're good. What about now, guys? Am I still echoing? That's the problem with using two different apps. But the issue is that like, because I use one app to stream to Twitch and TikTok and X and all that, and I use just the TikTok app tonight because I wanted to do. I can't do like the multi-guest thing in OBS yet. I got to figure that out. So like it sucks because I got people over on Twitter that are watching. They're like, dude, you're echoing. So you got in. So you said you got in right after the big pump, and that was like Heartbreak Ridge, man. That was horrible for us, because it was we had so much momentum going into that it killed it, because we're like it didn't kill the momentum because like we were still there like to keep the coin going. Like we were like, we're not dying, we're not done, it's not over yet. But I think about where we could be today if that one person had not done what they did. And it's just total BS. It's total BS. But I appreciate you jumping in after that, because normally, like after the pump, it's like Ghost City, especially for a meme coin, because people think that that's it. The meme coin gets one pump and that's it. It's gone. And so yeah, you guys jumping in after the fact was great. And the fact that your friends, that's it. Is your friends, their money is safe with DKB if they ever want to come back over here. Let them know I said that. And I don't blame them for tapering out early. But the best is yet to come. Definitely share with them the metrics and the percentages that we put out there today, because it's proof that when Solana starts moving, DKB's going with it. So what do you? Go ahead. I think you have to. Like, this is the thing. I've said this before on live streams, man. It just sucks. They're even the legitimate coins. You don't see Vitalik going live talking about Ethereum. You don't see Charles Hoskinson going live talking about Cardano. And to me, like, there's a certain level of trust that I look for in something. And if I'm going to buy into a meme, I steer clear of meme coins for the most part until we started this one. Because again, it's one of those facts where it's like, okay, you know what? If I'm a part of it, I can control what we're doing, and what do we do to provide as much legitimacy as possible. And that's where I'm like, okay, well, this is what I would want to see from a meme coin if I'm going to buy into it. And so that was kind of like, obviously the other. Hold on. Now they can't hear me, but they can't hear you, but I'm still echoing. Hold on. Let me do this. Okay. We'll try it again. I don't know. This may not work out for them. What I'll do is whenever you say something, I'm just going to include your answer. I'm going to include whatever you say and whatever my reply is, so that they can hear it. Yeah. Dude, 100%. 2 more people. Who wants to join in? It's voice only. You guys don't have to show your faces. We're just, if you guys are sitting there in your underwear, it's totally cool. I would be if I was not on live right now. We would love to get 2 more people in the chat. But yeah, going back to what I was saying, I don't know, man. I think it's one of those things where it's like, if people are gonna, this isn't a gamble. And if you want people to trust you with their money, this is like legitimately, bro. Like, hard-earned money is hard-earned money. If you want people to trust that you have the best intentions for them, it's hard to do that when they don't see your face, and it's hard to do that if they don't see your face every night. And that is, granted, I got family time and stuff like that, so I take some time off. But I would never put my money into something that, like this, like a meme coin, that I didn't have some sort of confidence in the leadership. And I think that's just a part of it, is like going live and letting people know, like, hey man, this is where we're at, this is what we're doing. And I've said, a lot of it's preaching to the choir. You guys are always, I always see a lot of the same names in the chat, but it's when we do have those organic pass-throughs, like the people are there doom scrolling in their bed at night, and then they come across our stream and they jump in. So, yeah. Heck yeah. Who else we got? Kenny, you want to jump in? Oh, he's on night shift. He's working right now. He probably can't. So Kenny's actually my cousin by marriage. Like from I don't even know how we're related. I just know he's my cousin somehow. Yeah, he's at work. And then James, man, do you want to jump on and talk, bro? James has been doing some heavy lifting in the community. He's been around for a while, dude. He's been posting memes and like he posts some of the best TikToks continuously. Dude is he's a media master. This guy. Oh no. Okay. Help him with tomorrow. So what I'm going to do tomorrow, guys, is I'm going to get home from work a little bit earlier than I normally do. Get to the gym, get back a lot earlier, so I'll have time to sit down. Tonight I sat down and configured my soundboard to do stupid stuff on OBS. Tomorrow I'm going to figure out how I can start incorporating other people into my live streams through Streamlabs. I don't want to keep using the TikTok proprietary app because it sucks that I've got this really great program that I can stream to TikTok. I can stream to everything, but I lose some of the functionality of like inviting people in on TikTok and stuff like that. So I'm going to do some research on how I can just use Streamlabs and bring people in from TikTok, bring people in from Twitch, wherever. Because yeah, I would love to have like monster group chats. Like I know Kevin does the Spaces. Do you guys ever jump in on the Spaces with him? Oh yeah. Well, he does the Spaces normally like if I have a date night or something like that, so I miss it. But I heard the last one was like jumping, and so I'm like, did he just give everybody talking access and like everybody was just in there, chatting it up? Because the Spaces are just, they're just audio only. So I think you can do a video version, but yeah. Yeah. So again, if you guys are if you're just passing through, head over to darkknightbaron.com. We're all just sitting here chilling, chatting. We're talking to community members, the OGs, if you will, the people who have been around since the first week, and just we're all up like 3,500, actually almost 4,000% at this point, which is awesome, and pushing very much forward. I've gotten on with Kevin in Swedish, talking on the Spaces. Dude, dope, yeah. Okay, Justin says he's going to hype us up, so let's go. We're still killing on the likes, though. We're up to 7,800 likes, so that's good. And again, guys, not every night. There's some nights. I don't know. I know you guys aren't here for all of them. There's some nights where it's like we've got like 30, 40 people in here, and then there's some that's like it's just the OGs. And it's like, all right, what do you guys want to talk about? Because I'm here either way. What are you doing down in Louisiana? A what refinery? Oh, what kind of catalyst do they make? Oh, dang. You're like an engineer? Okay, killer. You're trying to learn the crypto game? So how long have you been in crypto? Okay, so you're new too. This is your first market cycle? All right, so for the folks on Twitter, he has been in since December 16th. So yeah. Oh, so you kind of called on to us pretty early then. Mm-hmm. Okay. Dude, that's awesome. So you're into XRP and Stellar and a few other ones too? Good. Yeah, that's awesome. No. I'd love don't get me wrong, I love people buying DKB, but I'd never put all your eggs in one basket. Like I tell you, diversify. Like I'll tell you guys, I own multiple cryptos because you should. Spread your money out because not everything is going to hit the same way. And like, granted, DKB, like I said, we've done everything we can to make this thing perform, and I think we're tracking in the right direction. We just need a little bit more. I think we need a little bit more to go viral a little bit more. I think maybe But again, it's a red market. It's not going to happen until the market turns green, because that's when people get excited to spend money. Because like, oh, everything's going up. Even my wife, it was funny. We were talking one time, and she's like, I was buying something, and she's like, yeah, but you just said it's down. I was like, yeah, that's when you buy. It was like, that's the time to buy. Because I think to the people that don't really trade a lot, like if you're new to it too, it's like it's one of those things where it's like everybody wants to buy on the way up. You know, you want that guarantee that it's pumping green candles. And so once that happens, you'll see. I think we'll see a lot more inflow into DKB with whatever coins we have left on the exchange. Figure this out. I'm trying to figure. I want to get that. I want this. I want the guys on Twitter to hear you talking. That's the thing. Yeah, I know. Where you punching out? You gonna go? I feel. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go about another 10, 15 minutes here, man. And like I said, it's one of those slower nights, and we're all just kind of, you know, it's me and the same folks hearing the same thing over and over again. So we'll just chat and see what everybody wants to talk about, and we'll probably wrap it up pretty quick, too. But hey, man, stay blessed, bro. Stay safe, and you just keep doing what you're doing. Big facts. Talk to you later, Ed. Bye. All right, sweet, dude. That was awesome, man. See, this makes me happy. This is what makes me happy. I'm sorry for the guys that were on Twitter. You guys couldn't hear. I'm not using the TikTok proprietary app after tonight. And I'm going to figure out how to bring multi-guests on using Streamlabs. We're going to figure that one out, because that is what I like, man. Like seriously, just talking to the community. It's cool, like when you guys are chatting and we're like back and forth, and someone's like, hey, what about this? What about that? Dude, having a conversation with actual holders, you guys know how much my heart is into this for you guys, and that's what gets me stoked. Like, that's what gets me excited. Is hearing like bro got into crypto in December, found us February, jumped in right after the decimation of February 5th, which I need a movie poster for that. And he's still here, dude. He's still crushing it. And that is that again. 5A, he's been in the chat a lot too, so it's not like he's just a rando. He's definitely an OG with longevity who's been here for a while. So again, guys, if you want to come in and chat, come pump in with us, hang out for a while. Even if it's just like to say, hey guys, I love DKB, and holler at you. I'm cool with that. I like engaging with you guys. It's one of those reasons I look forward to the Big Island meetup at the end of the crypto market cycle. We don't know the date yet, but just keep your calendar clear for most of winter, because we'll all just go to Turks and Caicos and disappear for like a month, because we'll have nowhere to. We don't have to work. You guys don't have to work anymore. That's the game. That's the goal, right? So fun times. All right, what else we got going on? It's not even. I'll tell you this. Like, I'm looking. Normally, I have a continuous kind of inflow of people here. I'm not seeing anything pop up at all with new people jumping in. I'm wondering, because if you go back, I mean, you'd have to go back in the live stream. About 10, 15 minutes ago, it flashed a red thing that said I was disconnected from the live, and then it immediately came right back. And it only did it on the TikTok app. It immediately came right back. I was still in the live, still live stream, but now it's not putting new people in my live. And actually, it looks like the likes haven't even moved at all. And they were screaming. That's weird. Again, not using this app after tomorrow, so I don't care. Get used to it, because tomorrow we'll be fully on Streamlabs, pumping to 4 different spots. Oh, okay, there it is. See, all I had to do was say something, and I get new people pumping into the chat. What's going on, Kiss? How we doing tonight? You're officially in Gotham City. Welcome to the Dark Knight Baron realm. You can go to darkknightbaron.com if you don't know what we're talking about tonight. We are the safest meme coin in cryptocurrency. You are among great people. We have the strongest community. We're up 4,000%, and we would love to have you. If you want to hang out in the chat, ask some questions. Our big platform here is not just making people wealthy; it's also teaching them how to stay wealthy and how to navigate the crypto market space. So please hang out, drop a follow if you must, and go to the Telegram at darkknightbaron.com and hang out, because we're awesome. We're awesome people, man. We do good things. You just missed we had one of our community members come in and chat about their experience with DKB and their genesis and their origin story for cryptocurrency. So if you want to know about crypto, I'm the guy to talk to. And if I don't know the answer, I got people in the chat that do. So we are one of the strongest cryptocurrencies right now. We have outperformed the entire red market. This is the thing. By every metric, we're moving. Okay, we are dominating. If you missed my spiel earlier, guys, okay, Solana went up by 1%. We went up by 2.5%. I'm sorry, Solana went up 1.5. We went up 2.55. Okay, Solana went up 7%. We went up 10%, with some change after that. We're continuously outperforming everything out there. And as Solana starts climbing higher, because that's where our coin is hosted, as Solana starts peaking, going green, DKB's riding with it. Okay, you guys remember like a month ago when we were looking at the charts, and you could see like when no one was buying, right? When we had just like these little times with like an hour or two when nobody was buying, we printed red candles. We printed red candles because we didn't need, the buy pressure was just keeping us from turning red with the rest of the market, right? But when we didn't have buy pressure, we just trended with Solana. But we've done such a great job of bringing new community members in, fighting red candles, doing raids, buying rushes. We've legitimately kept this crypto green against a red market. And so when the red market turns green, we turn super green. Super green. Oh, hold on. Hold on, James. I got you, bud. Manage guests, invite. All right, so I just invited you. Bro, Justin's coming in too. Bringing him in. Let's go. Hold on. Sweet. All right, so I invited Justin. I got James up in here. What's going on, guys? How we doing? What's good in the hood, man? Hanging out, obviously. The same thing I do every night, guys. I'm just hanging out with you guys. It's what we do. I can't see you. So what's good with you guys? So James, first off, kudos, man. Kudos on all the really dope stuff you post in the Telegram for all the TikTok videos. You're crushing it with the meme game. Well, you're doing a really good job of it, and this is the thing. Like, you guys don't understand, like, some of the group chats that we have with the. I'm gonna go behind the scenes here. The devs, like, when we have a private, just obviously our phone chat from even before the coin existed. That's the thing. Like, we'll talk about like who's killing it, like who's doing what, like the actions that are put out, or like the effort that's put out by the community, guys. It's not forgotten. It really isn't, and it's definitely noticed. And we appreciate you guys, because it's like, we can do so much with our day jobs and everything like that, and family time and all this stuff. So, but you guys jumping on, I think it's the big thing about the community we love, is that it's not just the community that just buys and holds a coin. It's like, okay, what can I do to jump in and help kind of pump this thing up, dude? So yeah, that's major. That's huge. And Justin, I know I've talked to you about like merch and things like that in the future, once things kind of get moving a little bit more stabilized, because we're on a print to demand or print on demand model right now. Oh. So, good. God, who's it go through? I think we're using a Shopify store with Printify, I think it is. I mean, and again, it's just a print on demand. They'll make anything if you give them the artwork. But that's how, like, so instead of us pre-ordering like a bunch of shirts that we would then sell and ship out, I think that they just print them on demand and send them. Yeah, so it's it kind of, because that's the thing. It's like until you can't really gauge how many people are going to want the merch. I think like if we were like a normal YouTube channel, like these guys, like the Ireland Boys or something like that, I think it's easier for them to sell merch, because like pre-order the merch and have it ready to go. just because they have such a monster following. And I think that was our thing, is like we didn't want to go overboard with pre-merch orders, like this big stockpile of t-shirts and hoodies and all this stuff, without really knowing how big this was going to catch on and how many we were going to sell. So, but that also works out well because then we can put more money into the coin when we need to. So where are you guys? I mean, you don't have to tell me if you're in the like. How long have you guys been in crypto between the two of you? Okay. My man. That's awesome. Yeah, because you've been, I mean, you're an OG, man. You've been here since what, day two, day three? Mm-hmm. Oh, we were there. Oh yeah, dude, we were on the ship. So we were. I was on the USS Whidbey Island, and we would go like everybody would go outside. We'd go topside because you have cell service inside the ship, and it was like during the height of the market cycle in 21, everybody was continuously outside on their phones. No work was getting done. No work was getting done in port at all. It was kind of funny. Like, yeah, I was a chief at the time. Mm. Facts. And Swedish is actually, I'll tell you, Swedish is the MVP. He's actually a friend of James. I mean, him and James the dev go back. And Swedish has done a lot of tech stuff in the background. Like he was the one that, the day we did that monster, the marathon live that kind of got spammed to death and then restricted. He was the one that came out and set up Starlink because James lives so far out in the country, like internet is nil. Even that gigantic house, he has like little internet, and so Swedish was the one that came up and set everything up, and he does a lot of stuff on TikTok, or I'm sorry, Twitter, X. He got us involved with the Doginal dogs, like all that stuff. So he's done a lot of background work. To not be one of the original three, he has definitely put himself out there from like week one, just crushing it, trying to make this as big as possible. So, and he's also been one of those ones where I always talk about how, like, the devs have thrown money at the coin as we can to, like, keep the green candles going. He's also been one of those big cheerleaders financially in throwing stuff like, hey, it looks like we're taking a hard dip, let me jump in there really fast. So yeah, give Swedish a round of applause because he definitely deserves it. Do I have a clap? Do I have a clap sound effect? I got this new soundboard. I'm so stoked. I do not. So James, you got in pretty early too, right? Oh yeah. Hmm. Okay. Yeah. Nice. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think especially I'm glad you brought that up because especially with like with dollar cost averaging, when I didn't know anything about it until the last cycle, and it's one of those things when it was broken down and explained to me like a 5 year old, I'm like, oh, this is like it's a no brainer because you're even when you're like buying high and buying low, you're still accruing coins, and especially with something like crypto that's basically predicted, and like I've talked about the market cycles and how they're kind of changing, but when you know that the Bitcoin market cycle is happening and you know where you're going to be going higher and to the right over the next year, like it's smart to just to take your 20, 100, whatever, and throw it in there every month, every 2 weeks, whatever, and accrue those coins because you're still going to make stupid money on the backside. Because, like, yeah, again, that was a part of my crypto training I used to give to sailors. Because I started doing crypto training solely because like I had sailors on the ship that were losing so much money gambling on meme coins, and I'm like, do you even know what you're buying into, or did somebody tell you to buy it? But the big part of that was me talking to them about dollar cost averaging and why it's so important. On top of doing your research, why it's so meter how much you're putting into these things. Don't dump your whole paycheck into a single coin just because you think something might happen. Just buy over time and watch it grow. Brother, I want him so bad. Oh, I would kill to have Theo Vaughn. Oh, he doesn't even. I mean, he can just come on here voice only, and I'd be happy. That dude, he kills me, man. He's probably one of my favorite people on this planet. Like I know he's been through it, but it's almost like he's just like it's like hanging out with one of those dudes where it's like you just know he has a heart of gold, but he's just rough as hell. It's like when he's talking to Trump and he's like talking about driving go-karts with hookers. I was done. I'm like, bro. I was like, who is this guy? Oh, it was so good. At all. I don't even think it's that. I think he's just being real. Yeah, it's like John said. He's just being real. Like, hey, I'm gonna talk to the president the same way I talk to the my best friend on the couch over here. It's like, oh God, love it. That's what I'm telling you, man. That's probably why I want him involved with this. Just because he's like, it's not because he's like super famous. It's just because he's like, I don't know, he's humble. He's like just regular. He's a regular Joe, which is what we represent. His Charleston White video. And I think a big thing, the Cat Williams statue. I think another thing though is like you bring up a good point in the fact that I think if we had that massive run in, right, like it'd be great for us to all see just green candles printing continuously, right? But I think that one of the magics, like one of the charms of this coin though, for the most part right now, is the fact that it is mostly just average Joes and Janes just holding on, right? And we're bringing in good people. We're not we're not getting bum rushed. We're not getting flooded out with like, because again, if you go back to that first week, that's all it was. Everybody thought it was just another meme coin, another pump and dump. Everybody ran in, it was a bum rush to get into the coin. But you look at this now, and it's just this super dope, solid community of regular Joes and Janes doing what we do. And so when we eventually do get that massive pump, I think it's going to mean a lot to all of us because we've hung in this long. I know the devs we're going to be on cloud nine, but it's also I think it's kind of cool the fact that we haven't really exploded yet. That we've had time to build this really cool following and really cool just a group of people to go and do great stuff with. And we're gonna have a dope, awesome party on the beach at the end of the market cycle. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be huge. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's one of the reasons I'm kind of stoked about. I mean, again, I don't care what anybody's political views are. I mean, mine are all over my TikTok. But I think it's really dope what they're doing. It's really cool what Trump is doing as far as like creating this crypto reserve, because we've essentially legitimized an asset that was kind of on the fringes of finance for a long time, what 16 years now, and you now have. I think if anything, that'll bolster confidence amongst the average Joes, your regular, people that don't even invest are going to take a different look at crypto than they did before. Because I mean, there are so many different anti-crypto YouTube channel or TikToks out there that you can see where people are like, okay, I'm going to explain why cryptocurrency is a scam and you're going to lose money. And I'm like, it's proven that it makes people rich every 4 years. What are you trying to sell here? But a lot of people follow those guys and they listen to them and they're like, yeah, it's fake. We're not going to do anything. And we're coming out of that. I think we're going to see more public adoption. With more public adoption, obviously, it's like I showed those slides for the internet that one time, right? What, 1996, 2.5% of the world's population was on the internet, and by 2009, it was what, 25.5% of the world's population? No, 99. It was 25%, and I think it jumped up to like 56% by 2009. It was crazy. We'll see those exponential numbers of more and more people getting into crypto, especially I think your third world countries. I think you'll see a lot if people have just a little bit of money that they're earning in a third world country and they have a way to completely maximize that. Even if it's going to an internet cafe and figuring out how to buy crypto, you'll see stuff like that happening. So, Josh, what's up, man? But I don't know. We're still early. And I say we're early to this market cycle, but we're early to crypto. Even after 16 years, we're still early to the game. And you guys are going to take whatever. And the thing is, I mean, I don't like to talk about selling and profits and all this stuff because I don't want people to start getting into that mindset. But I'm telling you guys, like going into the next market cycle, you guys will have whatever you make from DKB, whatever else you've got money in. You guys are going to have such a kitty going into the next market cycle that, I mean, like you were saying, Justin, you were in Dogecoin. You were in Dogecoin back in the days when it was 3 cents. And those are the days when I was telling people not to buy, because I'm like, it's hyperinflationary. It's not going anywhere. You're gonna lose your money, and then just scream from there. And I'm like, I'm stupid. I should have put more money in it. But no, I think you guys are gonna everyone that's involved in this coin, especially. I have no doubt in my mind that you're gonna have some tasty profits that you can transfer over into different cryptos next year. You can diversify into whatever you want to whenever we see the bottom of this new market, and then we just wait another 3 years and 4 years. I think it's 2 years from the low, like 500 days from the low is normally when you see the halving. So yeah, we'll that's on the average. I think they average it out. It's like 500 days before the halving and after the halving, something like that. But yeah, that's again, it's the key. I've said this 1,000 times too. Is like it's a matter of you guys having the money. I don't care how much you make off of DKB. I hope it's enough to retire your family for the rest of your life. But if it's not, it's at least giving you this nice little bundle of cash that you can stow away for next year or next market cycle, like 4 years from now, and start buying into things that are going to go crazy. Because it's going to happen, and you can best believe that we'll definitely be back with. Because again, if DKB gets priced out, we would love to do this ride all over again as the crypto market's heating up. I'm not sure if it would have the same organic appeal as DKB, but at the same time, I mean, if we can keep making vehicles for people to make money, I'm stoked. But I can guarantee you, we'll definitely have something coming out there in the next market cycle too. We'll play this game all over again. Who knows? We might create something legitimate. Like a non-meme. I don't mean legitimate. I mean like a non-meme token. Because I mean, I've always said that meme tokens to me. I've said this in other live streams. That it's almost like the slot machine of the crypto world. And it doesn't mean they're not real, but it is really one of those things. Like that's what separates us from the rest of them. We're not really a gamble. We're just a buy and wait. So, but most of these meme coins are just trash. Ooh. All right. So James, what kind of memes can we expect from you in the future, my man? That's awesome, man. So you guys, obviously, you guys are from the U.S. I can hear the accents. I mean, I'm not trying to go too deep into your personal life. Like, what do you guys like? Are you? Because I know Justin. I know obviously you work because you've been spreading DKB through your entire office. Do you guys? I mean, do you guys share what you guys do for a living, or? Come on. Wow, that's all. I've never met a casket maker. Uh, I love. Oh my god, dude. As a writer, I am stealing that. I'm just gonna like underground furniture. Taking it right now. Oh, that is. Oh my god, I love that underground furniture. Oh, that's how'd you. So how do you get into that? Like, how do you what? Okay. Really? That's wow. That's crazy. That's like I think it's one of the coolest things I've ever heard in my life. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, oh my gosh, brother, say less. That would be hilarious. Oh my god, I would, dude. Like, who tours a casket company? That would be the coolest thing ever. Oh my god. He said, "Bro, we'll never go out of business." Ugh. I don't know. I'll ask you this though, because I know cremation's kind of on the rise. Have you guys seen like a downtick in. That's crazy. So for you guys, sorry, I'm failing these guys. So if you guys are if you guys are in Twitter right now, so Justin works at the largest casket manufacturer in the country. They have manufactured celebrity caskets, and they were averaging with 1,400 a day, and now what are they up to now? 11. Okay, so it's still not that bad. Okay, still over 1,000. Wow. Is this John in the chat or Millionaire John? Okay, cool. Thanks, John. That's awesome. Do it by the graveside. Uh, yeah, it happens. I appreciate you guys, man. Seriously, that means a lot. Like it's again, you're the reason we do it. If you guys don't believe in it, then we are wasting our time and spinning our wheels, man. Because that's the again, we've done this with the right heart in mind. I think that's the best way to put it. And if the community, I'm glad to hear you say it, because if the community wasn't feeling it the same way we're feeling it, I feel like I would have at least failed in delivering my message every night to you guys. So no, that's awesome. I appreciate you saying that. Yeah, brother. Okay, cool, man. Hey, have a good night, dude. Let's do it again sometime. I'm gonna figure out on Streamlabs how to bring you guys in without having to use the TikTok app, and then we'll keep having these group sessions. All right, have a good night, brother. So John, what are you doing for a living, my man? Well, if you tell me that you provide the bodies, we're gonna have a problem. That's it's, that's awesome. That Dude, that's killer though. Like, no, seriously. Like, here's the thing. Okay, we all see the guy every week. Hauling. Like for me, this guy just moves it through the neighborhood. I'm telling you, he clears my entire neighborhood like in no time whatsoever, right? But it's like one of those functions that people just don't think about. Like, it has to be done, and this person is the only person that's doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I think there are so many great professions out there that are just completely underrated or underappreciated. And the garbage man, dude, you're a badass and you're a superhero. I tell you, because if you weren't there, guess what? Guess where all that trash is gonna go? Right in the yard. it's gonna stack up. So yeah, never consider yourself just a regular dude, because you perform a function that no one else is doing. So that in itself is bad. You know how many people? You know how many accountants there are in the world? Do you know how many lawyers there are in the world? Okay, we could probably do with fewer lawyers. We cannot do with fewer garbage men. Okay, so definitely wear that badge proud, brother, because I salute you and I respect you, and I'm so stoked you're there to do it. But if there's any lawyers in the chat, you need a new job. If it's any accountants, tax season's coming up. You shouldn't be here. Go get to work. That's awesome. So, are you? I mean, I'm not going to get personal. I don't want you to put out your personal details on that. Oh yeah, a fewer commercials for ambulance chasers for sure. Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, OG Crypto. We're talking to people. If you want to jump in really quick, we're just talking to people, holders of the great coin. Just doing a quick rundown chat, and just kind of hanging out with you guys tonight. John is the greatest meme creator that we have in the DKB community. So another badge of honor that he can wear. So we got OG popping in too. This is awesome. But John, so you've been in since like the first week, right? Okay. Did okay, sweet. So I didn't know if I was going to ask if you were here for the great decimation of February 5th. So I'm going to tell you, man. Like when it comes to that, for us as the devs, it's one of those things where it's almost, I want to say, a relief, because we did everything we could in the initial to get people to, obviously we wanted people to buy in and join the community and grow, and the fact that like people still see this as a safe investment, because of the work that's put in, whether it's the secure the supply thing, or if it's just the fact like the devs are throwing money at this thing to keep the chart stabilized. We haven't had to in a while. That's been good. Like we still do the $5 and $10 challenges and whatnot. But like I said, James threw like 30K at this thing at one point in time overall, to keep it stabilized. And again, it's just for that safety aspect of letting you guys know that like the devs are here for you. We're here to keep your money safe as much as we can and fight against the market. And I think now that we've got the supply reduced, we need to work it down a little bit longer, a little bit more. I think like 50 or 60. But yeah, dude, that means a lot. No, thank you. It lets us know our actions are valid, and that you guys are that you guys are seeing what we're putting out. So. Mm-hmm. Oh, easily. I think the only thing that, and I'm going to say it worries me, but I know that not all of those coins are getting bought by community members, but I still have the complete confidence in the fact that we've seen people try to cheat on us, and then they buy and hire. So I think even sitting where we are right now, we're still doing some good. We can't, like I said earlier, we can't fight back against the Asian markets because no one's awake. But even the fact that no one's holding and we've got a limited supply still keeps those red candles from being a lot bigger than they should be. So that's a huge plus. So Crypto OG, what's good? Oh, I am living the dream, my man. Just doing what we do every night, try to take over the world. Thanks, brother. Thank you. I do. I'm telling you, man. Like that again means a lot to me because I can tell you, like I think as a believer, obviously, there are certain there's certain standards I hold myself to, and I never want anybody to question that. And I know working in, especially like a meme coin, it's kind of a dicey place to be. But I knew 100% if we brought those values into this project, and we did it right, that it's going to pay off in the long run. I still believe that. I think again, if you guys are atheists or anything else in the chat, I'm going to get a little spiritual here for a second. But I know that whatever God touches, good things happen. And I've seen it too many times in my life. I've experienced too many things. If you ever, again, you go through my TikTok or you go through, just look me up online. I've done a lot of great things, and I know the Lord has been on my path. He has led me through these things. And so, yeah, I knew that if we came into this, talking to the other devs, if we came into this with the right mindset, the right heart for service, doing the best we could for other people, we would be rewarded in the long run. And so that's why we're going to keep pushing forward and keep doing what we're doing. And I still think that this entire community has so many great things ahead of them. Honest. Allude? Well, I appreciate you, brother. And I had a conversation with a guy one time. We were talking about proselytizing, right? And it's not so much going out and being a street preacher sometimes, as much as it is just being a real person and doing something in a very secular space. But people know that you're doing it with a Christian heart. Done. There you go. If you want to, no, God, no. Yes. And I will tell you this. I think it's almost one of those things. Like for me, the message I want to leave with people. Like, yeah, don't be wrong. I have my moments where I get a little hot, especially with people that are selling. But I let words slip, and I'm okay with that too, because I tell everybody I went from living in the trailer parks and the housing projects to join the Navy, so my vocabulary was pretty dead set before I even found the Lord. But I will say this. I'll say this, man. If you're the only light in a room, people will gravitate towards you, and so I want people to. I'd love for people to ask me, like, how are you so positive after everything you've been through? And then that's my open door, man. That's my chance. I don't need to come out there and throw a Bible in your face and say you're going to hell for you to believe what I believe. That's definitely the wrong way to do it. No, God, no. No, come and ask me how my life has absolutely changed since coming to Christ, and then we'll have that conversation. So. Appreciate you, brother. That's right. That was you. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, because like with the fake background, man, I was looking away, and I shared the clip because it was so funny. Kenny, yeah, I was gonna say I'll touch back, but I looked away for a second. Then when I looked back at the screen to see the feedback, I just saw this thing fade away over my shoulder. I had no idea what it was. I couldn't even discern what the shape was. I'm like, what was that? Like, did anybody else see that? Yeah, freaked me out. I'm like, what? D- So I don't believe in ghosts. I put this out there. Like I used to believe in ghosts when I was a kid. I can tell you right now. I'll tell you this is the weird the you know the duality of it. I'll tell you when I was growing up, I lived in a haunted house, but and like weird things happened all the time. But as I got older, nothing's ever happened, and life is just so boring. It's like But no, my wife and I, we all my entire family, the house we normally live in, our house that we own, we've all heard like me and my boys, we've all heard my wife call our names, even though she's not home. It's the weirdest thing. But now we're in this house, and every now and then, it's like, and I'm not the only one that sees it. You'll catch like a shadow kind of move to your like off your peripheral, or I'll hear something. It's just weird, and that's why I was always joking with the wife. So when I saw that night, I was like, "Oh, what is this?" But yeah. Oh, thank you. Oh, dude, legitimate because it was just the fact I caught just the last like half second of it as it disappeared. I'm like, eh, well, so first and foremost, I thought like my youngest. So my youngest is like the prankster, my 16-year-old, and so I thought like he was like, I thought he was creeping up behind me just to where his face was coming through the background, and so that's why I turned around and I didn't see anybody. I'm like, oh my god, what was that? Yeah. So once I realized it was definitely not a person there, I'm like, oh, this is not cool at all. But yeah, awesome. Yeah, appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. Now, Tay, keep watching these Solana charts because as they move, we move, and it's gonna get good, man. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. Well, yeah, I think that's again. I think that's where it goes. Hey, dude, definitely DM me the name of your coin, and we'll chat. Is that your CGCG right there? Is that you or OGCG? Oh, oh no, I'm saying is that your coin though? Is that your ticker? Oh snap! Yeah, I'll definitely go look at it. But we'll do. Most people don't realize. I don't think I realized that in my first crypto cycle at all. Like I was just kind of like flying blind, reaching out, learning along the way. But again, that's why we have the Telegram. That's why we talk about things like that because it's one of the you don't know something until you don't know it, right? You don't know what you don't know till you don't know it. And I think it's important that people realize like if you're buying and holding, you're not just waiting for more people to buy into DKB. You're waiting for Solana to reverse, which it's going to, and then you're gonna see a price pump, even if we have very limited buy-in. And those price pumps are going to drive more buy-ins because people are like, oh, it's a legitimate coin that's outperforming. It's awesome. So I'm stoked. I can't wait for this market reversal to happen. Oh yeah, yeah. Hmm. Oh, dude, definitely, 100% of the time, yeah. And that's the thing. I saw the. I don't know why. I saw the ticker sign behind your name. I don't think I've ever really. I get so distracted with the lives. I don't think I've ever followed up and actually gone and looked at it. So no, I will I definitely will take a look at your project as well, my man. Hey. Oh yeah. 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 Yeah, well, and that's the difference between trading and investing, right? I mean, I had a buddy of mine. He's a trader, and he's like, I'm like, are you long term or short term? When we first started talking about investing, he's like, well, in the long term, you die, and I'm like, oh, okay. But at the same time, and you have to realize, like, there are certain things. If you want to play that pump and dump game, you're going to have to take those pump and dump losses. Whereas if you get into something, like it says, it's better to have time in the market than to try to time the market. And that's where I will. Yeah, granted, I'm not very risk averse with anything, but when I see something, there are certain tokens that I'm in that I knew were going to be a long play, like a 4-year play, and I'm okay with that, because I know at the end of those 4 years, life is going to change forever, and that's I'm looking forward to it. No, no, yeah. Shoot me, do me, yeah, do this. Shoot me either on Telegram or on TikTok. Just shoot me a message with the Okay, okay. Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, I think the small projects made by good people need to stick together. You need to. I mean, even form the unions, bring us together and kind of bond together through all the FUD and all the BS of these celebrity meme coins and things like that. I mean, it's how you hold each other up, right? Iron sharpens iron. Proverbs 27:17. Let's go. So yeah, no, definitely hit me up on whatever, whether it's Telegram or TikTok or whatever. Just yeah, shoot me some names or do some introductions. Killer. Love it, man. I'm here for it. All right, brother. You have a good night, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, yeah, no worries. Have a good night. Thanks for being here. Oh, yeah, I just saw where James dropped out of the chat. Oh, no, we lost James. Dude, I was going to keep talking to you. Oh man, okay. Sorry, James. Yeah, no, we. I was gonna say goodbye to you, but thanks for jumping in and chatting, dude. And again, like I would love to have more of you guys on more often. And tomorrow night, again, we're gonna be off the TikTok. We're gonna be on TikTok, but I'm not using the TikTok app. And I apologize to the guys that are on Twitter that couldn't hear the other side of that dialogue tonight. Really great conversations with some really just stellar human beings. That are members of the community, and just a quick summary. I mean, these guys come from all over, different walks of life. All of them are very big fans of DKB. They're proud to be a member of the community. We're moving out in force, talking to people, recruiting folks. And you see that some people have a lot of crypto experience and some have none at all. We are a mixed bag of the greatest parts of cryptocurrency, and we're just getting better. So I love you guys. I appreciate you guys being a part of this community. And again, man, we are working hard on the backside. You guys are working hard on the front side, and we are making great things happen with this coin continuously. So let's see. I wonder, is there a way that I can bring? Tomorrow night. This is gonna be my homework for tomorrow. I'm done with all my writing projects for the time being. I'm just waiting to hear a bunch of people get back to me on I finished my novel, and so I had to send it out to people that like to read novels before they're actually done, so they can give me they can give me great advice on how I mess things up. But then once I get all that, now that that's done, I'm just waiting for them to give me the feedback. So I've got some air in my schedule. During my free time, I can look into some stuff. My wife's out of town until like Wednesday, so I got nothing going on. My honey-do list is my own. So I will definitely look up tomorrow how to get you guys, how we can do some multi-hosting or some guest hosting in Streamlabs, which is the program that I would primarily use to stream to all the different sources. Because I want to get as much coverage as possible, guys. I know TikTok, here's the thing, TikTok, this is where it gets kind of crazy, right? TikTok is primarily a crypto space. Everyone was talking about crypto on TikTok, or I'm sorry, on Twitter, okay? And that's the problem is, like, I want to hit Twitter, but Twitter doesn't have the same sort of, like, layered interface that TikTok does where I can just invite people into those spaces. So I need to, but I want to make sure that we are, oh, what is that? We got the live studio, I'm right here. That was awesome. I got a fish. It was an amazing fish in the chat. I loved it. But I want to make sure we go into TikTok. I want to go, or Twitter. We need to engage a lot of people over there because those are the people that actually are into crypto. They love crypto. They love spending money on crypto. They love joining really solid projects. That's what we want to bring in. Well, this time it didn't pop up my face. It just popped up in the chat window. We have, so we'll get some people from Twitter because I love the Twitter space. I want to start focusing our efforts in Twitter. Again, TikTok is great. I'm never going to disregard TikTok because TikTok brings in those organic people are doom scrolling in their bed at night. And how many of you guys, again, came across a DKB stream and that's how you joined, right? So I want to keep that going, but again, I think I definitely want to focus more so on kind of engaging a lot of that Twitter crowd. So I'm gonna keep working, get you guys into some more live streams where I can invite you guys in through Streamlabs. I'll figure that out tomorrow. It's gonna take like today, figuring out this whole soundboard thing. The soundboard's amazing. By the way, if you're not watching on Twitter, I've got some really cool stuff that we can do. But we got but yeah, we do have the best community, guys. I love you guys up, and I know everybody says their community is the best. Subjectively, you guys are the greatest community in crypto. We've done too many things. We've done some awesome stuff. I love interfacing with you guys. I love talking to you. Like if I could do this more often, I think this is more organic than me just telling you how awesome the coin is and how we're all going to be wealthy, because we are. No promises legally. I can't say that. But yeah, dude, this has been cool. So we are actually, I went about 45 minutes over what I was originally going to do. And what I just got to. Hey, does anybody want to do a raid? Justin just put it in the chat. Does anybody want to do a raid on Telegram? We got enough people online. I got 290 members. I'm not sure. It doesn't even show me how many are online. It's just a lot of people. We do one big raid in the Telegram really fast. If Kevin's right, he can initiate the raid. Or how do you guys initiate the raid? I've never done this. I don't mess with the bots. I'm game. Yeah, I'm definitely in. If you guys aren't if you're not in the Telegram, you need to be on the TikTok. Or in the Telegram, I'm sorry. If you're in the TikTok, go to the Telegram. So we've got 5. How many do we need? 12? 10? Yeah, 10. And this is always fun. The raid is something that we do. You run into the TikTok, you run into the Telegram, you go over to the Twitter account, you like spam, you like it, you love it, you retweet it, repost it, and then you comment on it, and then we go into this big scoreboard. Oh, my boy's putting it together now. Let's go. And again, thank you guys for coming in tonight. I know, I apologize to anybody that was watching on Twitter that you couldn't hear the other side of those dialogues. But we were talking to community members tonight, actual DKB, the lifeblood of DKB, the community members themselves. And it just makes me, dude, I'm telling you, it makes me feel so good. Set it to 5. Join the raid, set it to 5. It makes me feel good to talk to you guys. Because it was like, again, if you guys were here on day 3, we were stoked because the coin was breaking every possible boundary that we had set. Like every goal that we had thought we wanted to reach along the way, it was straight killing it. And then, one guy, Wayne, God love you, Wayne. Wayne just jumps in the car. He's like, "Oh yeah, I can finally pay off my daughter's braces." And that broke me, man, because it's one of those things where it's like talking to you guys. Like at that point, that was the closest I came to talking to anybody. And him saying that, it was just it made it so real. Like the mission, the goal, like everything we were trying to do to make other people wealthy was suddenly coming to fruition. And you could see where people, they saw it wasn't hey, this is what I would like to do if I have money. No, it was, this is what I can now do because of this coin, right? And so yeah, I think with the long term vision, man, like this is what we're looking at. You're looking at enriching the lives of so many people for the right reasons. And these are people that, I mean, and again, guys, most of you, like we've talked in the chat, we've talked in the Telegram. This is the first time I've talked to you guys online. But we're looking at the fact, it's really hot with those things on in this hoodie. But we're looking at the fact now that I don't feel, it's not like I don't feel like I'm working for strangers. I don't feel like we're doing this live stream and just talking to strangers. Like, I know I'm talking to the OGs. It's normally the same people in the chat, that we start off with, and we grow, we give or take here and there. Did it start yet? Nope, not start yet. But I think for the most part, when we start seeing, again, when we see the good things happening with DKB and we start seeing all the good stuff, kind of, the profits being made. No one's taking profits yet, but like when we see these green candles printing, again, I'm kind of emotional. No, but I think it's really going to make me feel good. It's gonna make me and James and Kevin feel good, knowing, and Swedish, because Swedish has been here. He's practically a deaf, this guy. It's going to make us all feel really good because we know we're not just making community members, wealthy over the long term. It's friends. It's like people that we've got to know. It's people that we've hung out with. Again, I told you I used to play Warcraft, right? Well, I still play Warcraft. And back in the day, I was in the same guild, which is like basically a group in the game, for years. I was in there for, I mean, honestly, every night active for like, 2-3 years, I think, at that point. But I think I was in that guild for like 10 years. And obviously, I ebb and flow with deployments and things like that. I couldn't play all the time. But that's the thing, is like, you get to know these people, man. You get to know people, and they become friends. I'm still Facebook friends with guys I've never met in my life, but we used to raid every night together at 8 o'clock. And that's one of those things, man. It's like, I feel like we're cultivating the same sort of community here. And it feels good. It feels good because I know when I say, hey, we're going to do some big, hoorah down on an island somewhere, it's going to be a bunch of friends down there partying, and not just a bunch of strangers that bought a coin together. So I'm pretty stoked for that. But how are we looking on this raid? We going? Oh, God, it's already 10:20. Oh, I feel like an old man. I'm yawning at 10:20. I called my wife before we went live. I told her I was going to text her before I went to bed. Hold on. But yeah, so we're gonna do the live. Can we set the live to 5 or 7 or however many we have? Can we do these things? You guys will notice I'm experimenting with different backgrounds, like the Gotham City background sort of thing going on here. I'm gonna keep working on some stuff. I got some really. I'm telling you, I'm kind of getting into the rhythm here. It's my second month streaming. And I'm kind of I'm picking it up and running with it and kind of figuring out some new things. And I got some more free time in my schedule, so I can actually jump in here and get a little bit more creative. Open up After Effects, kind of use that film degree. I almost finished. So, I really wish you. Oh, here we go. Let's do it. The raid is live. We're doing it right now. We're going. Show me. Let's click it. We're going to the lives. We're live. We're doing the raid. Let's go raid, folks. Everybody run over there and raid right now. Oh, I love that kid. Quote it. Has the best fan. Rip on it. Facts. Reply. Done. Let's go. Oh, nice. Thank you guys for all sharing. I just opened Twitter and I saw where you guys all shared the live. Thank you guys so much for doing that. Keep reposting and retweeting it. And again, we're gonna go crazy. All right, so we're at 6 of 11. 6 of 11. Counting out retweets. 4 of 10. Reply. 5 of 10. Bookmarks. 4 of 10. It doesn't count if you quote it. Oh shoot. Okay, then let me go back. That was my fault then. I'm one of those guys. I am that dude. So don't quote it. Just retweet it. Don't quote it. Don't quote it. Okay, we shall not quote. Just repost. Okay, repost is done. Okay, we're good. Oh gosh, so all those nights that we were like slowed up on the retweet, that was me. It was my fault. All right, so we're 7 of 11 on likes, 6 of 10 on the retweets, 7 of 10 on the replies, and 5 of 10 on bookmarks. There's a bookmark. Bookmarked it. Done. There we go. All right. So I'm seeing 6, 8, 8, 8. We got 8s. I need more people to bookmark it. We're looking at 8s across the board. Wait for the update. There we go. 8 of 11 on the likes, 6 of 10 on the retweets, 7 of 10 on the replies, and 7 of 10 on the bookmarks. Remember, guys, a quote does not count as a retweet, so you can't break it down like that. You can't do that. Oh, what's happening here? All right, where we at? Okay, LFG, baby, LFG. Let's go. Who's got what? All right, 8 of 11, 7 of 10 on the retweets, 7 of 10 on the replies. Oh, we updated. 9 of 11 on the likes, 7 out of 10 on the retweets, 7 out of 10 on the replies, and bookmarks are 7 of 10, guys. 7 of 10. 7 of 10. Come on. It makes no sense that we don't have even numbers across the board because everybody's doing the same thing. We got this. Come on. I believe in the power of us. We're going to get on the raid leaderboard. People are going to be like, hey, DKB's just killing it with these raids. All right, cool. So 9 of 11 on the likes, 7 of 10 on the retweets. All right, so I got at least 3 people or 2 people so far that quoted the tweet instead of just retweeting it. So do not quote the tweet. You have to retweet the tweet or repost it without commenting. So just click. It looks like a recycling symbol. It's just little arrows. They spin or they don't spin. They just kind of circle each other. So there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's time to go. Let's get it. Let me drink some water. That's what I need. Gonna be up at 4 a.m. So garbage. All right, 9 of 11, 7 of 10, 8 of 10, and 8 of 10. We need more retweets, more replies, more bookmarks, and 1 more like. That's what we need. Spam this all over the place. We need Twitter, Reddit, everywhere. I don't care. I want the raid to succeed. People don't like you if you don't raid. Bro, please go away. I'm not, what? Nope. Okay. Still tripping. Where we at? Where we on the raid? One more. Okay, we got 9 of 10. Got 10 out of 11 likes, 9 retweets, 9 replies, and 9 bookmarks. So we need 1 more across the board. Need 1 more person all the way around to get it up there. Come on, guys. Come on, we can do this. 1 more retweet, 1 more quote, 1 more bookmark. 1 more person is all we need. Go into the Telegram. You'll see it there. Click on the X link inside the chat lock raid and make it happen. Make it happen. We can do it. Oh, what? How did we lose a retweet? Come on, guys. We've got this. 10 of 11, 8 of 10, 9 of 10, 9 of 10. It looks like we lost a retweet. Okay, got it. It's kind of getting to me. I gotta sit up straight. All right, come on, guys. We can do this. We can get in there. Get it in there. Get crazy. If you guys are not familiar with what we're... Okay, we are good across the board. We need 1 more reply. 1 more reply is all we need. one more reply, and we're done. Okay, one more reply. If you don't know what we're doing, if you go into the Telegram right now, go to darkknightbaron.com, and you can find everything you need about the coin, but you can find our Telegram link, and you can come in here and hit the raid bot with us. We need one more reply on the X about DKB. That's all we need. Can I do another reply, or can it just be one guy? Do I get one per person? Is that what we get? You get one per person? Oh, let's go. We did it. Nice. Raid has been completed in 6 minutes and 14 seconds. We earned 40 lightning rods, and you love to see it. Love to see it. And with that, we're going to take one more look at the charts tonight, guys, and then I'm going to call it. We'll go into the charts. Let's go into the charts. Let's go. I like to see the charts. Let's see the charts. Yeah, where's my lightning rod? Let me give me the... Where's my stickers? Oh, hold on. Exit. Hold on. Stickers. Where's some stickers? There they are. Killed it. Love it. Shout out to Swedish's lady for that last push. 40 lightning rods, man. That's what you get. All right, so where are we? Let me look at the charts really fast. I'm going to show you guys what we're looking at going into the evening. This is what the Asians will take from us overnight. I'm kidding. So look at where we are. Let me kick it over. I'm going to kick it over so you guys can see it. Blank. And then come over here, and we'll jump into the chart window. Boom. There we go. All right, so this is the setup going into the evening hours. Wrong button. There we go. Setup going into the evening hours is looking pretty, guys. It looks really good. I'm not gonna lie. Like this is, we've got a few good buys. We had one person that needed gas money that sold out, and then they got to go buy their mom some new teeth, and so we're it's a great trend. It's a great trend. If it holds support, that's even better. We'd like to see some bounces throughout the night, all the way up, bring us back up to that sacred $350,000 market cap. We're at 330 right now. Still doing way better than we started, guys. We started way down here around 300,000. I think it was like 303 earlier when I looked at this morning. So we've definitely pushed up. We've made a lot of great ground today. Pushed up to that's $27,000. We pushed up to 330,000 on the market cap. And again, Solana helped. Solana helped. It did. Solana helped because Solana is moving green as well. Let's see how much green Solana is doing today. Okay, you got some buys coming in. A little bit of a downtrend here on the backside, but on the that's on the macro scale, still up, still up. Okay, when you pray for DKB, you got to equally pray for Solana. Go sacrifice a goat to the crescent moon. Whatever you got to do here. We got to get Solana turned because, guys, we have done such a great job, such an amazing job of keeping DKB floating when it shouldn't be floating. Okay, and I don't mean that like the coin's not worth anything. I'm saying when Solana crashes, we should be following with it, but we're not because we're awesome. So we got to keep up the momentum, keep doing what we're doing. When Solana turns, when it turns here in the very near future, we are all going to be rewarded beyond measure. It's going to be beautiful, and you guys are going to love it. And we're all going to celebrate together on an island in Turks and Caicos. So, all that said, guys, I'm going to wrap it up for the night. It has always been a blast. I love hanging out with you guys. Super stoked to actually talk to members of the community tonight. Because, again, reading words on the screen is one thing. Hearing your voices, hearing your own sentiments, and how you guys feel about this, it's something I would love to do more often. If not every night. Like, seriously, it gives me something to talk about, people to talk to, and I think again, the engagement's better when people hear it from the people who own it, not just the guy that one of the guys that made it. So I love having you guys in, and again, it kind of bolsters the spirit, man. Gets me stoked to be here. But anyway, yeah. So it's past James's bedtime, so I'm gonna punch out. You guys have the greatest of nights, and as always, Jesus saves, God is good. Go out and do something good for other people because it definitely comes back to you. And I will catch you guys on the flip side, which would be tomorrow. Bye.